What up, YouTube? This is Rob Beast.
I'm Dickgee.
And we're Rhode Island Tattoo Company. We're here. We're going to be filming a reaction video to some tattoos that our boy Dre put up. Basically just to get our reaction to see what's out in the world. So let's see how this goes. Alright, so first one is watercolor. Skulls thing.
Yeah, the watercolor is by far the best part of this tattoo. I couldn't even tell you what that other stuff is unless I looked really close. There's like a hand in there at the top, maybe?
I think it's supposed to be an Aquarius.
Oh, yeah.
Or a Tim Burton tattoo, I don't know. The skulls look a little, I don't know why skulls would have anything to do with an Aquarius symbol unless you're dying to be an Aquarius, but...
Yeah, it's definitely a poor attempt at some kind of a watercolor interpretation.
Yeah, the watercolor part, the blues, the colors are nice, but I don't know what happened to the rest of it. It's like they started it, realized they screwed up, and let's make a watercolor.
Yeah, probably.
So that one's pretty interesting. So the next one,
oh boy. So this is like an elephant mandala half and half deal.
All right, so my favorite part of the tattoo is the picture behind it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's definitely not the actual tattoo.
The fact that looks like that elephant got hit by a bus, and then somebody decided to throw some.
It's, you know what it is? The elephant is crushing the lotus in the front with his trunk. It's like smashing it. See?
So that's why the lotus angry elephant.
It's an angry elephant, right? Well, it's trunk down to and the mandala behind it is almost like a beehive, honeycomb.
No, you know what it looks like? The doily things that you put your teacup on.
Yeah.
Just a really bad one.
Right.
So somebody should fire that grandmother. Because, I don't know, that thing's bad.
Ouch.
So there's some names in there. Yeah, I think.
This is I can't tell if this is
supposed to be a black and gray watercolor horse with some names, and thank God I have a lot of friends.
It's a ghost horse. That's why it's like flowing like that.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
That looks like if I'm trying to pass the field sobriety test.
It's a half moon ghost horse with names.
I don't know what that is.
Where do you think that is? That you can see the stretch marks.
That's an arm.
Do you think that's an inner arm, or you think that's an actual outer arm?
I think it's the outer arm.
Yeah.
Only because of the way the contour and the sleeve rolls up.
Right.
So I don't know. That to me looks like somebody just hit a horse with a tractor and made it a tattoo.
I think that's
roadkill.
The most questionable part of this tattoo is why the artist would agree to do the lettering that little, because this tattoo, you can already see that bottom name. What is it supposed to say? Dusty? It's already blurring, and the tattoo's probably brand new.
I thought that was an O. I thought it was Unity.
I don't know.
I don't know. That one is Go Get Laser. That's what that is.
Oh boy, this is a great one.
What is that on
this
the top?
This is My Boy Can Do It Cheaper special. For sure.
This is what happens when you go to tattoo artists that tattoo out of their mom's basement.
Right? With no lights.
Yeah. And with Amazon equipment.
Oh,
for $5.
I love the red eyes, though. The red eyes just look like they look like two fucking pepperonis, and somebody threw them on the dude's arm right there, just slap.
That looks like one of the messed up villains from Scooby-Doo.
Oh, this is rough. And it's got some serious flame work going on, though.
It's fire.
Look at this fire. Yeah, a fire skull with a spider web shoulder. The spider web shoulder is probably the best part of this tattoo, and only because you can't see it all.
Dude, that's a butthole.
Oh, maybe. It could be. A butthole with a spider web.
That wouldn't surprise me these days, but wow.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Look at the teeth, man. It's got like 14 teeth.
That is a Cameron skull. Yeah. For sure.
That's got some bling.
Right?
I don't know. Pepperoni skulls. Alright, so this one.
This is from the Basic Bitch collection.
Yeah, pretty much. You got your heart, you got your little lotus, you got Ohana.
I'm not really sure what this always in a shoe means. Does that mean you always gotta wear shoes?
Always and forever.
Always wear a stiletto?
I think that's supposed to be the glass slipper from, like, isn't it like Snow White?
Okay.
Cinderella.
Okay.
So, I mean, she's gonna be a pumpkin. You gotta return her.
Got you. Now, what about this?
A Thug Life Mickey Mouse.
Is that a Mickey Mouse? Oh, damn. Okay, I thought that was one of those chicken nuggets from Mickey D's that look like a boot. You know what I'm talking about?
It's a dinosaur nugget.
It was a boot nugget. You know what I mean? Those are always my favorite. The boot nugget, because you can get the good dipping with that one.
After all this time, And then what?
They still suck.
I don't. That is definitely from the basic bitch catalog of tattooing.
That Lotus is the cleanest one for sure, and it's tiny, but oh boy,
All right,
I'm not really sure.
That's supposed to be a Charizard and a Pikachu. At least the shirt looks better than the tattoos.
Yeah, he obviously didn't wear that shirt to the appointment, because if he did, hopefully the artist could have looked at the shirt and gone, "Yo, I fucked it up. Sorry,
bro. I'm supposed to catch them all." He caught them all with herpes.
Man, that's a rough one.
I've seen. I don't know.
It's pretty choppy. You can't really see too much of it, but you can tell by that red shading. It's just choppy.
That's I don't know. This one's not bad. It definitely has its kinks. I mean, if you look at it quick, it looks good, but then you start, I don't know, you start looking at it and like, you know what it is because it's obviously iconic.
Yeah, but I feel like this is a technical tattoo that would be not difficult, but it's still challenging technically with all the linear parts to it. You have to pull those lines super clean and parallel. If you really don't do good line work, you should never attempt to do this tattoo. You know, Jack's outfit in general has all those lines, and if you can't even pull one straight line to do the actual outline, you probably shouldn't try to do that.
Look at the hand. The hand's backwards.
Yeah.
It's throwing up some like gang member signs to the
hand
side.
Is definitely backwards. I mean, the fingers aren't even curved the right
thumb's
way.
on the side.
Right. It's like he's got the thumb going the right way, and then the rest of the fingers are either broken or backwards.
Oh, that's the inside of your chicken nugget boot.
Oh, God.
That's what that is. Wow.
Oh, it's a fire chicken. Fire chicken. I've seen this tattoo before.
That's what's in Popeye's chicken sandwich right there.
This is a good one. I love this. The best part about this is how he outlined, or she outlined, the entire wing on both sides, but just the tips of the feathers. No interior feathers. No chest feather outlining, because, well, they're just black anyway.
What is that thing a horse has when it's riding? The thing that goes over his face? That's what it looks like it has on its... Like, you're going to ride that thing?
Oh, I know what you mean, yeah.
Like, I don't know if that's a phoenix or what hit my windshield.
I don't know
at like 50.
That's kind of rough. It almost looks like that dinosaur from that new Jurassic Park with the spikes and the white dinosaur, you know, because he's got this giant spike on the back of his head. But I love how it's got this one long tail piece that curves out.
What's up with the black flame chest piece? Has it got chest hair?
It's a shadow.
I don't know what that is.
That's the shadow of
that's
the demon.
It's supposed to be a shamrock.
So that's probably just... I feel like there's a lot of blood in that tattoo. It's probably not too bad of a tattoo when it was all healed up.
My only concern with those is when you do a shamrock, it's if you're going to do 3 clover, 4 clover, usually they're all proportion. That looks like 3 nut sacks and...
Oh, see, I was gonna say 4 chicks' asses at the club bumping them together. You know what I'm saying? It's like all big squished up.
That's a twerking community.
The twerking community. That's a twerking clover right there.
Yeah, I think they need to put that thing to work.
Oh yeah, gotta love the tribal with the shading.
Yeah.
This isn't 90s tribal because 90s tribal had no shading for shadows.
Yeah,
this has shadows.
If that's a Batman logo or if that's like a moth, a butterfly.
See, the one confusing part for me is whoever did this, they put a drop shadow on the bottom half of that tribal, and then they put a top shadow on 2 out of 3 of those hooks.
And how come the butterfly doesn't have any shadow? Not good
Because
enough?
the butterfly's not 3D, bro. The butterfly is from the 90s.
Oh, it's
the
3D.
tribal's from the 2000s.
Like, blind people can see that tattoo. That's Braille.
That's a rough one. Whoever sat through that's a champ too, because that's a lot of bullshit on the
rib
ribs.
cage.
I'm good with that.
That is... Go see somebody and get that taken off. Some arrows. Not one of those lines are straight. At all. And it's blown out on the left side. On the right side, it's...
I feel like the best one in line work is either that first one or that last one. And that last one's got a little hook at the end, but...
The only lines that are straight in that tattoo are the floor lines.
Right.
That you see in the background.
Right?
Those things look like skewers you can just caught on an island and went and hunted that chicken nugget.
Why so many arrows, though? I mean, everybody has their own preference.
That's the whole page on Pinterest. They literally brought the whole page and got it. They couldn't make up their mind.
Right? Like, I don't know which one I want. Just give me them all.
Yeah. I need 5 arrows in one direction on my arm that goes that way.
Matter? Oh, matter? Does that say matter?
Yo, that looks like I just took like that silly spray and tried to write that on his back.
Right?
What the? No, actually, look at that M.
It's got 4 humps.
That's
4 lines, 3 humps.
What is that? Wow.
That's a cursive M. You know how they start with a big one first.
What the hell's that? A mountain?
Maybe it was supposed to say Matt N.
That's a
or
shark.
Matt N.
That's a shark fin. And those are 2 power lines.
Oh, see, it looked like one of those ghosts from Mario Brothers to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be a better tattoo than that thing.
I do like the T's. They look like ship sails, you know. Ouch.
All right, that is a serious cabbage.
That's an infection currently happening.
Yeah, you might want to see a doctor about that one.
This is guaranteed to be a tattoo that was done at your kitchen table.
I could have done a better tattoo at my kitchen table. That was done in like the basement with no lights on. That thing looks like you hate that person. That you just tattooed them and then beat them with a stick.
I almost feel like they didn't even use actual tattoo ink. I feel like it was just like, nah, we're just gonna chew you up and it's gonna be scarification tattoo.
That's all black and blues. That's all that is.
That's straight up gonna be just one big rosy looking scar.
Wow. So you're gonna have a portrait, and that looks like his nose, man.
The nose is definitely wonky in this
His
one, for
nose
sure.
looks like somebody just smashed him up against a windshield and beat him like he owes him money.
You know, my favorite part of this, though, straight up, is that they took the reference, and this artist was like, yo, I'm following the reference to a T. So how they cut his head off, he cut their head off. Like, there's no... You gotta finish the head, man. Come on.
Yeah, that's Flat Top from Dick Tracy.
Top.
That's
You know what I'm
that
saying?
is.
Like, he was like, oh, this guy doesn't have the top of a head.
Well, if he followed it to a T, he would have like that little butt chin and stuff. But like, yo, he didn't have any of that. Look at his eye. He got a wandering eye.
He also gave him a little bit more of a goatee. You notice how he filled it in? He's like, oh, you need a little touch up right here. Let's add a little bit there.
A mean lineup, though. That thing is crisp.
Oh,
That is the best part of that tattoo. That homeboy has a straight, clean, like crisp lineup. Like he even made a lineup. That's how aggressive he wanted that lineup.
that's a...
Like when you take the initiative to add on to things, you should have corrected the nose a little bit, man. But
You should have given the dude the rest of his head.
it looks like he almost gave him a bottom lip too that doesn't even exist.
Right, he overshot.
And that
shaded down
overthinking that eyebrow, he gave him the Rock's eyebrow.
He did. Only one, though.
That is like,
He only gave him one.
I don't know. That's like sloth mixed with the Rock, and that's what happened.
That's just an insult to that poor man.
I'm sorry,
Damn.
whoever did that tattoo or whoever got that tattoo, but you need laser and a better artist.
For sure.
I think that's it. Yeah, that is it so far. So thanks for everyone watching. You know, comment, like, subscribe, help us out. We're trying to get this channel up and going.
You'll find a link in the comments.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot more funny videos, some more things coming your way, so stay tuned and get ready to laugh at some of the ridiculous stuff we get into.